Let's go.
And then to get that in clean has been a little challenging.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Wow. All right, bro. You've always pushed yourself, man. I know you're gonna hit it. I can't wait. To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if you come in first. I know it's your first one. I know it's your first one, but seriously, yeah. I mean that, man. So if you come in first, please announce it first on here. Look, nah. But please announce it. Because I really want people to again witness this, man. What I'll probably do when you do after you have it, I'll probably take our first interview and literally like mash them together to see the progress. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, so I'll probably do that when you come on here and talk about it. But bro, congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got a picture right when back in April when I started the cut. Back in April when I started my cut, I got that picture, and I'm gonna get the final picture.
Let's go, bro. So you're doing the tanning and everything.
Yeah, the whole nine. Just no speedos though, baby.
I was,
No
I was, I was about to say, I was about to
speedos.
say, I was like, that's what was the next question. I was like, bro, are they putting you in those thongs, man? Are they
Nah,
putting you in
nah,
the
nah.
thongs?
It's the men's physique, not the bodybuilding competition. It's
Okay,
just
cool.
yeah, it's everything from the waist up.
Okay, so more like swimming trunks type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Okay,
much.
bro. I was about to say, all right, man. Hey, put you in them thongs, man.
The kid has been working on the glutes lately. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hey.
So I'm just trying to hop in them hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah. I
Oh, that's
love it.
hilarious. Let me stop.
Nah, I love it, man. I love it, man. I love it. Giselle actually hopped in the live too for a quick bit. She actually was looking at us. She actually had a lot of stuff she had to do as well. She's been pretty busy the past few days. So she told me to tell y'all, hey, I know Larissa, you probably asking about her. So she just told me, hey, but she's super busy. She's just been super busy. Um, oh, I'm sorry, people in TikTok. All right, let's loop it back. Let's loop it back. Shirley, let's start with you. Let's go into it a little bit because again, fitness is not just physical, but it's mental. So I want to really chime in on the mental. I've been talking to a lot of people in the DMs, in the comments, and a lot of people are going through a lot of mental like issues, mental health problems that they're really facing. And that's not to say that that's wrong. That's a really good thing that people admit that. But I think a lot of people are really struggling mentally. And I know again, fitness can be very physical focused, but it's also mental as well. I think it's even more so, if not equal. And I know I have a mental health group, but I want to make sure I at least take that time out here to focus on that aspect as well. So, Shirley, for you, again, I know you talked about your failure in terms of your drinking. You kind of slipped up a few times. You confessed, you told us how you fell off during the 4th of July. I get it. And I know drinking, and trying to refrain from drinking after you've went a long time without doing it. I know it's more of a mental battle. I'm sure you and Art can attest to that than it is even the physical, just drinking it. So I guess where are you mentally now? Like right now, I guess we could start off with like a scale from 1 to 10. One being like, man, I'm done with life. I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. 10 being like I feel like I just won $1 million. Where are you? And then why are you there?
I'll say I'm about a seven.
Oh, that's
I'm not
us. Yeah.
down there. I know like one or anything. I say about a seven
Okay.
because I know I slipped up. I know I had reasons, I guess. Well, not reasons, but excuses, I should
Okay.
say, my husband says.
Cool.
Um, but I know I could overcome it and I know
Mm.
I could like be like, no, that's not good for me. It's something, I could just push aside and be like, nope, no, thank you. So yeah, I'm at a
Mm.
seven.
At a seven. At a seven. And the seven is not bad. I mean, again, I feel like that's still a climbing. Do you feel like you're progressing? You're getting higher. That's possibly becoming an 8 or 9, or do you feel like it's dropping? It's becoming lower.
Uh, going up.
It's going up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, so what's making it go up? I want to know. Yeah, and that's good.
Okay, so you said like, okay, so I have been like depressed a little bit lately
Okay.
because my number on the scale is not going down
Okay.
no matter what I do. So, but I have been depressed and stuff, but and feeling down and like, you know what, I can't do this because there's no
Mm.
progress, I guess. But now I finally come to realize that we don't see the progress first. And reason why I'm saying this is because one of my older brothers truck drives and we ain't seen each other in like months. And he finally came home and saw me 2 days ago. And he was like, Shirley, I don't know what you're doing, but you're losing weight. And I'm like, I'm not
Ooh,
losing
yeah,
weight, it's dropping on
yeah,
the scale. And he said, yes, I see a difference in you. So it cheered me up.
yeah,
So I now know that we might not see the progress first or
exactly,
as fast as we want, but others can.
exactly,
So yeah.
exactly. That's super dope. What you just said. All right, you want to talk? You want to speak to that?
Yeah, I'll definitely chime in on that because
Mhm.
that makes a lot of people. I love to tell this to even to the people our members.
Mhm.
Um, I just recently said this to somebody the other day, and I said, "Dang man, whatever you're doing, keep it up."
Yeah.
And she was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You're making gains." And she was like, "No, I'm not. The weight's still there." I said, "Yeah, but I guarantee you, your shirts are probably getting baggy, and your pants
Mm-hmm.
are feeling a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. You know what I mean?" She was like, "They are." I said, "Just because that fucking scale is not dropping does not mean your body's not changing." So just keep on doing what you're doing, keep smashing it, and just keep on going with it because you could get really discomfort when looking at that scale, and you could be like, man, I'm tired of this, man. This scale's not moving. It doesn't mean nothing. As long as you're in there grinding, putting in the work, eating how you're supposed to be, you know what I mean? I like to tell people 90% of the time, but I know it don't go always
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But trust me, you will be making gains. But yeah, I just love right when you said that. He's like, when he told you that, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That way it makes you feel inside, like, trust me, like, that's why I love to tell people if you have something to say, always say it because you don't never know what that person might be going through.
Ooh, that's good. That's a snippet right there. That's a snippet. That's a snippet, bro. Like, I love that. That is super. I love it. I completely love it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I second what Art said completely. You know, going back to whatever it is that you aren't seeing, know that someone else is. And if you have something good to say, if you have a compliment or if you want to compliment on something that someone is doing, then say it because you never know what they're going through. I didn't know you were going through depression. I didn't even know this. We talked a little bit, but I didn't even know that that's where you were. But your brother, did you tell him that that really meant a lot to you? Did you let him know or?
Yes, and he did assure me that whatever I'm doing to keep doing it, that
Uh,
eventually I will see a difference.
let's go.
Which I know that I should because I went from a 2X shirt all the way to large, some large
Yeah.
fit. So yeah,
Come on.
I know it's there. I just felt like it wasn't.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
trust me, the best is yet to come.
Come
And
on.
it takes time for you to mentally realize that you've lost weight and things like that. Like physically, it's faster than you to
Come on.
mentally process the change and things like that.
Mhm.
What you call? Because like even now, even though I've lost like what 80 kgs,
Mhm.
um, I still like think I'm that big because of the pain and
Mhm.
things I'm going through.
Mhm.
But it's not as bad as what it used to be. And so that's what I'm still reminding myself. And it's been like 4 years in. And
Yeah.
so it's like an ongoing process
Mhm.
um of you like accepting it and just, accepting the wins and I feel like when you fall off,
Mhm.
it gives you an opportunity for like a greater comeback.
Come
So that's
on.
what I
Mhm.
realized when I like slip up or whatever, like I I'm able to push through my plateau that I was
Yeah.
for like the past, I think I told you, it's like for the past 4 months or
Mhm.
something. I was
Yeah.
like plateauing.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, there's always, you just need to keep reminding yourself it's a lifetime thing. Like it's a marathon.
Exactly.
Um,
Mhm. Girl, I love that. I love it. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. Shirley, do you not hear this support? Do you not hear this love?
Yes, that's why mental health is like important
Yeah.
in, I
Mhm.
guess, our journey.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I'm probably going to loop back around at some point and talk about body dysmorphia again, because that's something a lot of people struggle with subconsciously. They don't even really know that they're struggling with it, but they're checking the mirror like every 5 seconds, and it's like, man, why they don't even notice it until someone else spots it and is like, you all right? And then you realize, oh man, yeah, I'm I'm kind of, you know, in a sense, probably falling in that realm of body dysmorphia, which is a mental health issue, you know? So, again, it's dope to talk about conversations like this. It's dope to point it out. It's dope to know that you're at a incline, you know, you're in a sense progressing in your mental health. Now, let me ask you this last question. What do you feel like it would take for you to get to that 10? What do you feel like you need to do?
Oh, I don't know.
She
I
said,
don't know. I just gotta push harder.
okay,
I gotta push myself for sure,
okay, okay,
and I give up.
okay. And what can we do for you?
Oh, y'all do plenty.
Okay. All right. But no, but tell us more. Tell us what you want us to do specifically for you.
I mean, y'all support me. Y'all there for me, so I can't ask for much more.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we'll just give you more of that. We'll just give you more.
Y'all support me more than the people I have around here.
Wow. 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 Man. That's super. And that's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why this group is here. You know, and again, the members make the group. So highlight to again, Larissa, Art, Giselle, all the other people, you know, Jamil, Mars, everyone in this group, they make the group. So again, thank you for being transparent, because we can only do what you tell us. We can only, you know, reciprocate what it is that you share with us. So when you share things with us, like your depression and all those different type of things, we can help. So this was dope. Thank you so much, Shirley. I'm gonna loop back around to you, but we're gonna head over to Larissa. Larissa, I know you were in my last mental health group, so this isn't really new to you, but this past week is new to me. I didn't know a lot of this stuff. So mentally, on a scale from 1 to 10, you already know where are you in terms of that, and then why.
Right now,
Right now,
I'm a 10, baby.
you're a 10. Okay, hold on.
So good.
Wait, hold on. So after all that you just told us, you had a 10.
Yeah. Like, I had a shit week, but I reset yesterday on Sunday. I reset mentally, physically, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Got my meals planned. So I'm good. Like, all the stuff with work, I'm just annoyed.
Yeah.
But it doesn't alter my mental health, if that makes sense. Like, I think for me to get maybe to a 20, maybe a new job. No, but I'm so good. Like, I think it's been a while since I've been like this, where I felt like I've probably recently, maybe last week I was maybe like a 5.
Yeah.
But like at this point in time, I'm really good. Like,
Wow.
I'm really good.
This is so. I think that what the last mental health call we had, which was I think last Thursday, you were at like a what 6, like a 6, 7, yeah, you're around there. You like skyrocketed to a 10. Maybe if it sounds like what Art just said already happened. How he said like you'll come out of this and be like, man, I went through. Sounds like you're coming out of it.
Yeah, I came out of it yesterday.
You came out of it yesterday. Let's go. Wait, hold on though. Let me challenge that. Did you come out of it because you gave the kids away, or are they still there?
No, they actually left on Saturday night.
That's what it is, right?
I got out of it because I started reflecting more.
Okay.
So not only my health journey, like my finances, like my mental well-being, my job, like all areas of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I think for so long I've only been focusing on my health journey because it was extreme pace.
Yeah.
But I've gotten to a place where I'm looking at all aspects of my life. But yeah, like I'm really good. Obviously, like I not where I thought I would be, and I've talked about this before, but I've accepted what's happened, and I'm just continuing to grind to get back where I was.
Let's go. So I don't know if you stated this, and maybe you did, and I just didn't capture it specifically. But what has like been the main thing that kept you, or I guess made you get to the point to where you're at a 10? I never hit 10. I've never heard of 10, and not even from you. So what has kept you there? What has like catapulted you there? Just that reflection, that time period of reflection?
Yeah, because when I was losing weight, I wasn't really reflecting. Like I was like, oh yeah, like I've lost my weight this week, I've lost my weight that week. And then when I'll slip up, it's just like a -20,
Oh
like
wow. Wow.
I'm falling off a cliff kind of thing.
Yeah.
So now for the past couple of weeks, I've started like reflecting more,
Mm.
and it's like now it's like to the point where it's on the daily,
Oh
like at the
wow.
beginning, the end of the day,
That's
um, because for me, being where I was, like your mental health is so important, and you can plummet like so fast. Um, and I never want to get to a point where suicide is the next.
yeah,
I feel like that's the best thing for me. Like
exactly.
that's like the next step.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm more so cautious even in the good times,
Yeah.
because you can just like have a bad day, and if you don't take care of your mental health, like it's not going to help you at all. So it's more so putting myself in a better position for the next day, and reflecting on the good and the bad. What could have I done better? What do I need to do to improve? Do I need to relook at my routine? That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Especially on the weekend when a lot of my time is set around like church.
Yeah.
Um, that's when like my routine changes. Um, but yeah, we're good over here. It's taken me a minute to because I think at one point I wasn't even training on the weekend, just because like church will get,
Mm.
and because I was so focused, oh, but I do this during the week, but I can't do that on the weekend. But then
Yeah.
when you change your mindset and you're like, oh no, you can do it. You just need to do it differently.
Yeah.
Like when you start to like realize and identify that, then you can identify like the solutions and what you need to do to just keep it pushing.
Exactly. Exactly. That is so dope. All right, or Shirley, if any of y'all want to chime in on this, y'all can. Um, but if not, I'm gonna dive into some more questions or just a few more. Are y'all good? Okay.
Yeah, that's always good to like just reflect. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That can help out tremendously. Even keeping that's why photos like
Yeah.
progress photos are really important.
Yeah.
I snap them. Don't worry, don't get me wrong. I snap them bitches all of the day
Ah,
at the gym, all the time at the gym. But don't get me wrong. A lot of them are for my videos. Therefore, 9 times out of 10, I just want to make sure that I'm doing the exercise right.
mm,
But and then two is those photos are and videos. They are really good because you can see, you go sit there, reflect, watch it, and you could just see how much energy are you putting out. Like
yes.
I reflected on my own video. I'm like, this kid ain't even going to failure. Like, what
Yeah.
was I doing in this
Mhm,
video?
mhm.
Like, then that's when, I mean, next time you're in the gym, you turn it up a notch. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can
Mhm.
always see something in those videos that would catch you. But yeah, back to reflecting. It's always good to reflect on where you came from and how far you came, because shit, it could turn around in an instant. And then next
Mhm.
thing you know, you're down in the dumps and
Yeah.
like almost want to say screw this shit, but
Yeah. Yeah.
and then next thing you know, you throw away your whole fitness journey.
Exactly.
So
Man.
yeah, the pictures and reflecting is a big deal.
Mm, I love it. That Larissa, that's a great gym. Reflecting. I love it. I don't stress that enough. That's perfect. Thank you for saying that.
Well, because I actually have like a fitness account on Instagram, but I don't
Mm.
follow anyone. No one follows me, and it's literally just a diary of
Wow.
my food, of like how I'm feeling on certain days and things like that. Because I don't want people to like. It's not that I care about what people think, because I honestly don't care. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't give two fucks.
Yeah.
But for me, it's more so like a diary of like my journey and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, And so, yeah, I've been more consistent in entering, like reflecting and things like that. So yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We have somebody in the TikTok. They were just saying, yeah, discipline is what keeps me going. It was Amanda. Her name is Amanda. But again, there people are resonating with what y'all are saying. And again, going back to that D word, Giselle. Shout out to Giselle. But discipline, you're right. Like it definitely keeps you going. Reflecting is a part of discipline. I feel like it's a part of that whole routine, that whole aspect of, making sure that you stay geared on what it is that, or focused on what it is that you actually set out to do. to make sure that you're hitting it, taking those pictures, videos, things of that nature, going back to art, what you said, man. That, again, all this is just, these are just gems. These are truly gems. But Larissa, thank you for that reflection. I think that's a really big one when it comes to mental health in general, not just fitness, but mental health, like reflecting on things, actually sitting down and reflecting on what has happened, how you've grown, you know, things you've overcome. Those are things I think a lot of people don't do. You know, we focus a lot on the bad or the negative, and maybe that's because of our environment. Larissa, how's your environment? You're at a 10. How's your circle looking right now? I'm curious.
Good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
That's why
My
you're at a 10.
parents are supportive. My family's supportive.
That's why you at a 10. I'm telling you.
My man is so supportive.
Your man's
Honestly,
supportive. Yeah, exactly.
and when I like, if I miss like a couple sessions in a row, my parents notice. They'd be like, especially my mom, bro. Polynesian moms, they keep it 100 all the way up. Like, she'd be like, "What's going on? You're gonna get fat again." I'm like,
Dang, your mama say that?
yeah, she
Love it. Love it.
grew like 100.
Damn,
Like,
mom.
she even said, "You don't want to get back to the point where you couldn't do anything." I literally could not do anything. I was like a potato, like a, you know, like it was really bad. Like,
really
I
bad.
can't stress enough how bad it is. And that's why, like, I guess I'm so passionate and determined, because I want better for myself. I want better for my family, and I don't want to put myself in a position where my parents have to look after me. Like, it's supposed to be the other way around. You're supposed to look after your parents because they're getting older, right? And so, like, I guess that's why I'm so passionate, because it's literally like my life, my history, and my journey from where I came from. I was like sitting ducks, like I could die. And that's what my doctor said. He was like, "If you don't do something, you're gonna die." I was like,
wow. And look at you now. Look at you. You're doing something. You did, and you're doing something. You are. Yeah. Yeah, this is dope. This is dope. Larissa, thank you so much. I can't even ask what will it take for you to get to a 10, because you are at a 10. So then what will it take for you to maintain that 10 before I head over to art?
I think keeping consistent and keeping myself disciplined. Because man, I tell you, when you stop doing what you're doing, it's like a mental fuck. Like, if I even miss one session in the morning, like, it fucks up my day. Even if I do like a double session at night, like, it just stuffs up my day, and then it just like makes kind of like you spiral.
Yeah.
So for me, staying consistent, making sure because I'd be using my fitness pal. So keeping track of like my meals and things like that, making sure like I'm on track, and just like balance, work-life balance. Because I think that's like so important. When you overdo things, it kind of like takes away from other things that you should be doing. And that's, again, like for me, a lot of the time it was like going to the gym, but then like I've still got my parents, like I've still got to like cook, I've still got to clean the house. So all these other things that I'm taking away from if I'm overdoing something. So for me, it's work-life balance, consistency, and reflection.
Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
like
it.
that one.
I love it. If anybody got anything to say, y'all can before we move over to art. But I love it. I love it. But man, Art, we're gonna zoom in on you, man. I got TikTok looking at you too. But let's get into it, man. Again, I know that you are definitely going into a competition. Again, that is just stress itself. I love, to be honest with you, I'm actually a big fan of bodybuilding, and I love following like I know all the, I'm really big on it, even though I wouldn't do it myself, but I really love the competition. I love the mentality that you have to gain with it. The challenge that comes with it, and the strain that it takes in the mental aspect of you actually achieving that body. All of those things, man, I actually truly love. So mentally, how taxing is it on your body right now, or your brain? I want to know, man.
My brain very taxing. And the body also.
Yeah.
I can't even lie on that one. The other day when one of our members was like, "Hey man, you still doing that competition?" And he's like, "Man, you don't
Yeah.
even look, big or anything." I said, "That bro, it's a men's physique. I'm not going for bodybuilding."
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I'm not going there. Brr.
Yeah.
You know what
Exactly.
I mean? I said, I'm trying to shred down as lean, get as lean as possible. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, okay, one of those." I was like, "Yeah." As
Mhm.
in, but like the past 4 days, it's getting to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Come on.
But you know what I'm saying? We're there, you know what I mean? This is what I signed up for. I know it was gonna come to this. I
Yeah.
didn't think it was gonna come to this as quick as it did.
Yeah.
I thought this was gonna probably be where I'm at on the last maybe three weeks, maybe
Yeah.
4 weeks max, not 6 weeks out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that I'm prepared for now.
Yeah.
Getting everything in straight in line so far I could stay on this path has been a struggle,
Yeah.
but I'm getting there. I'm 4 days in, just straight 1600, maybe 1625 calories,
Yeah.
and then a little bit over 9K steps. So it's like I'm there. But the hardest part is like if you want to talk about discipline, is like when you can go to the when you can't even go to the refrigerator and get nothing out of it besides water. Is that's discipline right there. It's like you're at 1600 calories already, so you can't, and you still got 4 hours.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that hit me the other day, and it's like, man, all right, I don't know about this shit.
Yeah.
So what I did is, no, I'm being dead honest.
Yeah.
You know what I
Come
mean?
on. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I really thought about, man, fuck this. You know what I mean? Hey, do what you tell your clients. You know what I mean? Just in case if you go over, just under eat the next day. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. I'm sitting here talking to myself, bro. You
Yeah. Right.
know what I mean? I said, yes, I can do that, but my calories are already low as enough.
Yeah.
I'm just setting myself up for fucking disaster if I
Yeah.
do that right now
Yeah.
because how low my calories are.
Yeah.
So what I ended up doing was I ended up taking a shitload of, well, not a shitload, but I ended up taking 2 doses of melatonin and a higher dose of my ashwagandha before it could knock my ass out before I could go to bed. No, I'm not bullshitting, man. I'm not bullshitting. Like seriously, like I didn't drug myself. This was all, you know what I'm saying? This was
Okay.
all
Cool.
good,
Cool.
you know
Cool.
what I'm saying? But the melatonin, I usually take 5 milligrams, but I end up taking 10 milligrams. As in, my ashwagandha is nothing but a natural remedy to actually relieve stress. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, it lowers cortisol levels,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
also great for fitness. You know what I mean? If anybody knows, when the cortisol levels raises, man, it could fuck up a lot of things.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. So what I did is I took some of that and I ended up going to sleep and starting a new day over with.
Mm.
And
So
then so
somebody said that's natural NyQuil.
Yeah, it really
It
is. It
really
really is,
okay.
man. It really is. And then that was the only way to get out of it. It was like, bro, it was like 9 o'clock my time, and I normally don't go to bed till like midnight.
Wow.
Yeah, so I literally had to go to sleep because if not, I knew I would have gotten an ice box and I would have hurt myself. So
Yeah. Hmm.
I did what I had to do, but I learned from it. I know where I can and can't do. I've been making adjustments to my pre nutrition, post workout nutrition, what I'm snacking on. I changed my dinner up all up. It's a lot of chicken now. It's a lot of vegetables with everything. Like I even got chicken right now marinating, some vegetables right now marinating right now as we
Mm.
speak.
Yeah.
I swapped over to these guys.
Oh, tuna packets. Yeah.
My girl Giselle
Yeah,
talking about
Giselle.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girl G, shout out.
What
So
Larissa looking? Larissa, look, why you
yeah,
giving that face? Larissa, like, ew.
yeah.
What
Then
is
I
it?
go with five crackers. With per that, I put 2 packets. It's like 22 grams of protein with only 140 calories. Making a lot of adjustments, man. But what's really getting me is the breaking me down and mentally is the steps.
Mm. Yeah.
Getting these 10K steps a day, it's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I incorporated yesterday, right after my dinner, I've noticed. I know because I'm always like 3,000 steps shy. The past three, I've been 3,000 shy. And I'm like, fuck. But
Yeah.
luckily for me, you know what I mean. I stay close. I stay, in Galveston Island, but I have a seawall I can walk in. It's a beachfront.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's pretty nice. Actually, I'm gonna shoot a
Oh,
video tonight because I still got about
gotta,
2,800 steps. But it was funny because my daughter asked me, she said, "Dad, why are you going walking at night? What are you doing?" I said, "Well," I started telling her, I was like, "Well, I got goals I gotta hit." You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to set an example for her too. I was
yeah,
like, I got these goals,
yeah.
and I know I can't be out work right now because she
Mhm.
knows I'm doing that competition. I was like, man, I know there's other guys out there who are going through the same struggle, or not, they already smashed their goals for the day, and I'm lacking on my goals. So I'm trying to be a good role model for her to, like, hey, once you got goals, you got to go out there and get them by any means necessary. And this is a part of me doing that. And this shit sucks, man, but my kid's my motivation,
Let's go.
so.
Let's go.
But mentally, I don't know, going crazy, but I'll be all right.
No, I was gonna ask you what was your anchor. I was literally gonna ask that, and you're saying it's your kids.
Yeah, like right now, it's I don't have no support in cast. The only support I got is in this group.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, me and my ex split up. She wasn't even a supporting cast.
Yeah.
I throw some shit on Facebook here and there. It's crazy because some people on TikTok actually throw me some good words too.
That's what's
And
up.
it's like, yeah, it's like I don't even know these people and they support and
They
shit.
supporting you right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Hmm.
But other than that, when it comes to like physically, like me and my mom, and my dad are okay with it. They weren't thinking this was the best idea, but it's like I don't give a fuck. I'm doing what I got want to do.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So other than that, my little girl's been my support cast, my anchor on doing
Let's
this shit.
go.
So I'm gonna
Let's
get it one way or another.
let's go, man. Let's go.
It
So
was it was funny. It was funny. They said it's like because my car's all jacked up right now, and
mhm.
they're like, "Well, how you gonna get to Dallas in the competition?" I said, "I don't give a damn. I'll catch a bus if I have to."
Let's go. Yeah.
I said, "I'll catch a bus if I have to." I said, "My kinfolk's in Dallas. He already said he'll scoop me up."
Let's
So you know
go.
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
That dedication, man. Look, you in Texas. I heard they ride horses down there, man. Look, you catch one of them horses, man. Right, catch one of them horses.
Yeah.
But that's the mentality you have to have, especially for a competition, but also for this journey called fitness. You gotta have that.
Yes, definitely. You definitely gotta have it, and I've been noticing that. Like, what's keeping me with that fire in me is knowing that damn well that there's somebody out there preparing for the same competition who's probably trying to outwork me and got me fucked up.
Oh, that's
So that's what keeps me going.
yeah, yeah, man. And again, I know I initially asked this question, but I had to dive into that first question. But let me go back to this question. On a scale then from 1 to 10, where are you through all this?
Mentally, I'm probably like at a probably like at a 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
borderline 6, but I'm at a 7.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I think what helps me a lot is my knowledge of what I've been taught from my
Let's go.
CPT.
Let's
You
go.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
I did go to one of the health schools in the nation.
Yeah.
I know how to deal with stress. I know how to deal with anxiety.
Yeah.
And then especially from being an ex-alcoholic, you know what I mean? I know where that dark road
Come
is.
on. Come on.
I know where that could lead me to. So I'm not going back there.
Yep. Hmm.
So yeah, there's only one way, and that's going forward.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Shirley, you hear him? You hear him, Shirley? Y'all, hey, you hear him? Because again, I know y'all both go through, or y'all both have gone through the same struggle, of alcoholism.
Hmm.
So, that addiction and then overcoming that addiction, both of you have overcome that addiction. You know, that is something right there. I think that if you can, they often say that if you can get through like some of the most hardest things in your life, they say pretty much like the rest of life is just easy. Like it's just a breeze, or it's just like I already been through the worst.
Yeah, definitely. And then one thing I could also say, what's been a great gem and one motto I love to go by is that, trust me, if you cannot change the situation, don't let it fucking bother you.
That's
Keep
good.
on moving forward.
That's good. That's
You know what
good.
I mean? Hey, you cannot change it. You know what I mean? So why are you giving your wasted energy on that shit? Why are you wasting energy on it if you
Yeah.
can't change it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I had an old follower just pop in there. What's going on, Donnie? But yeah, absolutely. If you can't change it, why dwell on it? Just keep it moving. I love that. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it, man. What can we do, with you heading into your competition, with you going through all the stuff that you're going through as well? You're at a 7, borderline 6. What can we do to help you get to that 10?
Just keep posting the videos. Like, you know what I mean? The all in the gym. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That goes far.
Yeah.
Like when I see y'all in the gym grinding, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, that's
Mm-hmm.
good motivation right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. And I'll make sure I do it as well. Oftentimes I don't post like workout videos.
Oh, and then what my man said, "Are you getting it in? Are
Right.
you getting it?" I was like, "I just got it in, bro."
But we didn't see it.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yo, don't be calling me out like that, y'all, bro. Nah, look, hey, y'all didn't see like the resistance band around my neck. I think I had it around my neck or something like
yeah.
that. No, but you're right. You're right. I do probably need to. Giselle's been telling me that. Giselle's like, Trey, post your legs, because she think I have. She think I have. I don't know why, but I think people think that most black guys have like stick legs, and it's true. It's true. Most of us, most of us be having stick legs. It's true. Don't be laughing, Larissa. But
Hey, you know what's crazy too? You know what's really crazy too is that I'm running 2 a days on cardio sessions, and it's still not enough. I'm running
wow.
two. I'm running in the morning as soon as I get up and I
Yeah,
go to the gym. I do my job, and
yeah,
then I get 45 minutes on walking, and then I still have to get another 45 minutes in at night, and
yeah.
it's still not enough to fucking get to my step count.
Steps.
So
Oh
it's
my
like, so I'm like, damn, man, I might have to increase it to an hour straight at 3.5 on a 3 incline.
the
You know what
incline.
I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Straight, I do that for, I've been doing it for 45 minutes and it's still not enough. So now it's like
My
tomorrow
goodness, man. Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow I'm going to have to increase it to an hour in the morning and an hour at night. Probably I could get to that 10K without having to go walking after dinner. But
Yeah.
then again, the walk after dinner is very underrated tool that can be used because a lot of people when it comes to weight loss, you know what I'm saying? Like you can eat the perfect dinner and you can eat the perfect meal. Is then what you 9 times out of 10 a person will go sit down on the couch and just relax and stuff like that. Hard to digest. But if you used to get up and go walk around the block like 3 or 4 times, it speeds up
It speeds up.
the
Yep.
digestion.
Yep.
Totally, that's one very underrated tool. What I think don't get used.
That is so
So
true. It helps
yeah,
with insulin. It helps with insulin resistance too.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes. So it's like definitely if you're trying to lose some weight, definitely do that after each meal, and
Yeah.
you'll see some gains from that.
That's so true. My A1C dropped tremendously when I started doing that. Like right after I ate,
Hmm.
I would go for a walk and it would just completely drop. My A1C dropped like 4 points. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That's a great tip. Great tip, man. You should hit up Giselle too, Art. She's kind of doing exactly what you're doing with the 10K steps. I feel like so you should hit her up. She knows like a few tricks too, with the treadmill.
Yeah, I even thought about I even like my first day I even ran it like just
Mm.
to, and
Oh
then
my
yeah,
goodness.
yeah, I just want to see how long my endurance was, and then
Woo.
I actually ran for I think it took me 25 minutes straight, and I barely got to it. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like you could fucking go your full stream out, but then you're saving yourself like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what
Right.
I'm
It's like,
saying? To
yeah,
hit
yeah,
that
yeah.
step mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just better off pacing and
Just
walk that
pacing it.
shit.
Yeah, absolutely. I would not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
I
I get
don't get me wrong. I would just wanted to see how quick it would be, but I was like, man, fuck that. That
yeah.
8 minutes. That 8 minutes. Fuck that. I'm walking that shit.
Yeah.
No bullshit, bro. I was like, man, I'd rather walk that. I'm not gonna run that. Screw that.
Yo, I love this, man. All right, so real, man. I know exactly what you're saying. And again, I know we all know it. We all know. We all use my fitness pal, So again, when it's tracking those steps and I just press okay, complete. I just press complete. I don't even try to sometimes, but I love it though. I love that we all experience the same struggles, the same challenges, the same just the same lifestyles. This fitness journey is actually it's pretty simple if you think about it. It's simple, but it's hard because of it's the consistency that creates the results. You know what I'm saying?
And
So,
the patience.
and
And the
the patience.
patience.
And the
And the
patience.
patience.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
The
Exactly.
consistency and patience.
Exactly.
And a lot of people ain't got time, and a lot of people ain't got the patience.
Exactly. You're right. You're right. You're right. No, you're right. Man, you're right. You're right. And they use the time, don't have the time as an excuse because they don't want to put in the patience. They don't want to be patient. Yeah.
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 It's just like I got a buddy who's just starting his journey, and the guy we spoke about him before. Remember, I told you he was borderline diabetic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
my boy is in the gym now. My
Let's
boy is
go.
in the gym. Yeah, he's
Yo, tell him
sending
to come
me
on
up.
here as a guest.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should tell him
yeah.
to come
So I've
on.
been shooting him. I've been
Yeah.
giving him my workout plans, and then
Let's
I've been giving
go.
him all kinds of stuff. He's using my app and everything.
Let's
Because
go.
he's just like one of the guys, just like I know, like afraid to go to the gym, does not know what to do. He told me he sat on the treadmill and just peep game, look, see what people were doing, and I'm
Exactly.
like, bro, man, we've been friends for over 15 years, bro. Holla at me.
Oh,
You know
you
what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah.
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 Anyway, so yeah, he's on there making gains, and then he's out there grinding. And
Let's
then he's like, so when do I do this? When do I do this? When do I get protein powder? When do I get a pre-workout? I'm like,
Wow.
bro, let's just make it for the first two
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
Let's stay consistent with 2 weeks, and then we'll get to there, man. We'll get there, bro.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, yeah, that shit's gonna get addicted. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
already talking about buying clothes and buying some running shoes. Like that's how it starts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
man.
how it starts.
Yeah. That's your friend. He's looking up to you. He's looking up to you.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is, man. It's super dope. It's super dope. Again, I love the mentality behind the journey. Every one of you all's journey. The mentality that you have. That would I guess assures me that you all will go a long way. You know, like you all could have said some really crazy stuff here tonight and just like maybe wanted that quick fix. You know, you said things that kind of indicated, okay, you know, we're looking for a quick fix, or I'm looking for, you know, something that can happen overnight. But not one of you mentioned anything that stated or made any indication that you're looking for a quick fix with this journey. This is a fitness journey. It's a lifelong journey. It's a lifestyle, you know. Shirley, going back to you, you confessed in your messing up. Larissa, you gave us again a synopsis of how stressful the week has been, yet you still hit your goals and you increased in your mental health, which is super dope. All right, man, you again approaching your competition, the strenuous aspect of 1,600 calories a day, you know, going into that whole element, man, and then you having to, you know, continually stay consistent with that in order to see any results. You know, we know how competitive and how, you know, specific you have to be with this competition. I'm super proud of y'all. Like, this is such inspiration for me. You know, as a group leader, you oftentimes realize that your inspiration comes from the very members of the group. You know, in a sense, you've put everyone together, but to be honest with all of you all, it's an inspiration for me just talking to you. You know, so it's really funny how that works out and how, you know, when I take a step back and reflect, shout out to you, Larissa. But when I take a step back and reflect on what, you know, what it is that I'm doing, it's like, man, I realize all these groups are really just what I've created is inspiration for myself. I've created inspiration for myself, and I've gathered everybody together, you know, in these groups to help me with that inspiration. So we all end up pouring into each other. It's a mutual relationship. There's no parasitic relationship here. Everybody's getting something from it, and I think I get the most. To be honest, I think I get the most. Donnie said that's awesome. Donnie, man, absolutely. We'll definitely talk, man. It's been a lot, but yeah, again, these groups are just amazing. I'm loving it. I love what you all have said here today. It's not going to be that much long of a call. I know usually we go about 3 hours, but we just a little bit over an hour today. So again, I think this has just been amazing. The reflection has been good. Larissa, I wanted to come back to you though, because I did not ask this for you. You are at a 10, but what can we do as a group to help you stay at a 10? I didn't ask that for you.
I don't know. Everyone's been great and supportive.
You gotta give us. You gotta give us something. Say it again.
I was like, just keep doing what you're doing.
Okay.
All the support and continuous like tips and stuff like with Art and Giselle.
Absolutely.
Has been like amazing and it has helped a lot. So yeah, nothing more I would say is needed from my end. Because you guys know I just be like, I talk too much shit. Like,
oh, we know. Nah, you don't be talking.
Like outside the gym. Nah. Either before the gym or after the gym. It's one or the other. But now we good on this end of the world.
Absolutely. And again, for everybody that's in the TikTok live right now, man, she is all the way in Australia. So it's Monday there. It's Monday, right?
I'm working.
She's working right now, y'all. So again, this is my fitness group. These are not all my members. These are just 3 of them, but there's a lot more. And again, we just love each other. This is nothing but a family. And again, we're just here to support each other. This is a mental health call. You know, fitness is physical, but it's also mental. So I wanted to take that time out today to go over their mental fitness and see where they were. So everybody seems to be in a really good spot, to be honest. I'm glad there was no 1s or 2s, you know, but at the same time, if there ever is 1s or 2s, please don't be afraid to you know, to say it, because again, I think that needs to be said. So I love y'all. Like, for real. It's nothing but love over here. It's nothing but love. I love all y'all, man. This is really, you know, family. And I just enjoy every single moment of these calls, you know. Again, I know Giselle wanted to be on, but she had a lot of things she had to do with her brand and things of that nature. And I'm pretty sure everybody else did as well. But Art, Larissa, Shirley, thank y'all so much. Is there anything y'all want to leave the viewers that are going to see this on YouTube or the people on TikTok? Is there anything y'all want to leave them with? They're right here right now. TikTok listening, y'all. So if you got anything to say it now. Forever hold your peace.
Y'all need to join us for one time.
Oh, Shirley calling y'all out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they saying come on. So for anybody on TikTok that wants to be a guest on this call, just hit me up. Send me your email, and then from there you all can join in, or you could join the group, the public or the private. The public is free, the private is not. But just hit me up, and we can just kind of go from there.
And then one thing I'll say is I'll leave with y'all is that just remember, when you're out there grinding, if it does not challenge you, it will not change you. And always let the gains be with you.
Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, again, I'm not going to keep y'all too long. There's somebody ringing my doorbell too. I'm not sure who this is. So let me go answer this door. But hey, love y'all. They're calling me now. They're even calling me now. I think it's my sister. All right. Love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. Stay safe. And again, I'm going to be posting everything. I'm going to be tagging everybody in. Love all y'all. All right, y'all. Take care.